guys, welcome back and Happy New Year. I want to start off by thanking my subscribers and all of the people who have shown support through watching, commenting, liking, or sharing my videos. So a huge thank you to all of you. This is only the beginning and I've learned so much already, and I am so excited to see where this channel goes in the next year. So today's video is going to be a little challenge that I am going to be doing to start off the new year with. I am going to be doing a kettlebell workout every day for the whole month of January. So why am I doing this? Well, my main goal is to be able to complete this routine for the full 31 days. There's going to be secondary goals with it as well, such as getting stronger, building endurance, and also I want to begin to master the form of the kettlebell. Being that it is the new year, I want to start off by creating healthy habits and routines. I want to be consistent with training over a longer period of time rather than the typical let's go really hard for a couple of weeks and then before you know it, you're doing nothing for the same amount of time. And through these intentions, I really just want to create a healthy mindset for how I approach my health and fitness goals throughout this year and the rest of my life. So you might be wondering why the kettlebell and specifically the kettlebell swing. Well, I was inspired by Pavel Tsatsouline and his research on the kettlebell. I consider him the master in kettlebell training, and he emphasizes a lot on how the kettlebell works the muscles and joints without destroying them. So through my research and learning from Pavel, I believe the kettlebell swing is a fundamental movement, much like squats, deadlifts, and bench, for example, that can greatly benefit anyone in any discipline. The kettlebell swing is a seemingly simple, yet very complex and highly effective movement that targets most major muscle groups in your body. It targets your shoulders, lats, core, hips, glutes, quads, and hamstrings. So as you can see, it simplifies a lot into one movement. Although it is and looks like a very simple exercise, apparently most people do it wrong. So I want to eventually be able to master the form and technique and have it be a staple in my training. So all of this to say is I am taking a minimalistic approach to this challenge. I need it to be something that is effective yet simple enough to where I can be disciplined to actually complete it all the way through. My goal is to start with something that isn't crazy or complicated, being that it is the new year, that before you know it, you're not sticking to any of it. It has to be challenging but sustainable for my body and recovery so that I can actually do it daily. I'm doing this for the first 31 days to get into the right mindset for how I want to approach my goals for this year. And in the following months, I'll be able to progressively compound onto what I've done so far. Although part of me wants to go all out and do more, as a lot of us tend to do at the beginning of the year, I'm looking at this as a way to prime my body for the year as well as my mind. So it's also going to test my ability to not overdo it. We tend to think, what else or what more can I do? And oftentimes that is not good. It's going to be really hard at times, being that I'm naturally very competitive and hard on myself. But I think it's really important to develop the ability to know what is just right and when to back off. Oftentimes, I think the one more rep mentality can lead to injuries, and I want to be able to avoid that as much as possible this year. And lastly, I want to see if and how this routine will apply to my climbing goals. Some of my weaknesses that I want to work on this year are endurance on the wall and overhangs. The kettlebell swing is known to be a great conditioning tool, so I'm going to be testing my endurance through traversing. I'm going to do it once at the beginning of the month and once at the end of the month and see how much longer I can stay on the wall at the end of the month compared to the very beginning. The kettlebell swing also has a heavy emphasis on the hip hinge, so I want to see how that will translate to the hips to wall technique in climbing as well as overhangs with heavy core use. So that is it for this video. I am really excited for this little challenge, and I will be doing a follow-up video at the end of the month to document the outcome. If any of you would like to share some of your goals for this year, I'd love to hear about it. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more. Thank you so much as always, and I'll see you guys next time.